Hey everyone, welcome back. Captain Less here, and today I am back with another Minecraft tutorial. I know I've been gone quite a bit in these past 2 weeks, and I did explain that in my last Let's Play episode, and that's because I was sick over the weekend, and wasn't really able to record many videos the week before I was sick. Not the week before, before I was the week of. Never mind. But what do I have today? Today I have this door that I came up with a few months ago. It's called let's see if I can remember it, a spiral vortex 3x3 piston arm door, something like that. Basically, the way this works, it's a door that's piston arm door. It's kind of like an etho door with like a hole in the middle. And as you can see, kind of looks like a vortex almost. Not vortex, like a vortex door. If you've seen any of those, I don't really know how to build one, and I won't try explaining, but I might leave a link to a 5x5 version by Purple Dragon Nuke down in the description, so you can go check that out and see what a vortex door looks like. But it's basically like this, how they're sort of like bars almost that stick off to the side and they spiral around the center, and it's a spiral door, so each piston retracts after the next. Now, I was gonna make them all in sync, but then I decided, whatever. Sorry if there's some background noise. I'm adjusting my headset. But yeah, I made this a 2-tick spiral, so each piston retracts 2 ticks after another. I might make a 1-tick one in the future, but anyway, I'll show you this in action. And that was really bad because I moved really quickly. Yeah, so that's what that looks like. This has like the lever input that you can have here. This is actually just a block in front. This is really the input block right here, so you could have an input here, here, like here, even here, but, oops. As you can see, then it just gets broken and the door spazzes. So it's not very useful, but this is the wiring for the door itself. It's one circuit, because it's so small. It's just one blue circuit. As you guys probably know, blue is my favorite color, as you could probably tell. I pretty much always have it in I always have some blue circuit in pretty much every redstone contraption I have. But yeah, so the dimensions of this, it's 7 wide, 3 long, and 7 tall. That's a dimension that's the size of 147 blocks, I believe. I'll have to double check that, but I couldn't remember for a second. So anyway, yeah, I guess we'll just get started with the tutorial. Also, one more thing to mention: this door. The nice thing about this is that it uses no sticky pistons, which makes it a really cheap door. You can an easy door to build in your survival world. Probably building a bunch of these in my survival world. Well, not maybe a bunch, maybe just for certain doorways, but like this will probably be my main door because at the moment I only have 5 slime balls. But yeah, so let's get started with this tutorial. Alright, let's get started. So, yeah, so as you can see, I turned on my OCD texture pack, the OCD 128 by Sydney. Also, one thing I'd like to mention, I did do a little bit of an update, to the store. Won't really look very different other than this gap, which really stinks. I wish that gap wasn't there, but, yeah, these 2 pistons, I noticed this one here and this one here. I know if you look back, I noticed that they look like they extended a little too close together, and I figured out the reason. I actually was halfway through the tutorial, and then I noticed that I made a mistake and had messed up the animation in this area over here. So I fixed that, but the only downside is that now there's a gap here when the piston is extended, as you can see. But that's not really a big deal in my opinion. Honestly, you can't really cover up, unfortunately. I mean, you can kind of do that, but then there's this big open area here, and you'd have to do some serious weird stuff like that in order to cover it up, which doesn't look that great. And yeah, you can still see in there, so I don't know. That's just a downside, I guess, of this little fix. But yeah, so let's just get started with the tutorial. So what you're gonna need is an area of land that's 7 blocks wide and 3 blocks long, as I said. And you're gonna want to dig down 2 blocks and above the ground is 1, 2, 4, 5 blocks. And the door is going to be on the very front block, right here, the frame. So what we're actually going to do is we're going to build a frame 1 block back, just so we can place the pistons a little easier. Just like, not like that, like this. And then we're going to place pistons here, and no, I can't place blocks today. Here, here, and here. And so just place those like that. Pause the video here if you need to look at it. Alright, so now we're just going to fill in the rest of the frame, which is going to be like that. Okay, so we're going to place a block here with redstone dust, and this is going to be our input block. But as I mentioned before, at least I think I mentioned before, you can have it here. Oops. You can basically have it anywhere. As long as it powers this redstone, you could even have like a repeater input from there, probably. I don't know. But yeah. So for now, we're just gonna do this. So we're gonna place a block like this. Actually, no, we're gonna place a quartz block like that. That way, you can't really see it. Torch block. And torches like this. So quickly, we're gonna place a block there, and a block here. It's just so you can't really see much other than that redstone in there, just to kind of limit the amount of visible stuff. So yeah, here I'm just filling in the front frame. That way we don't see the piston, the gray part of the piston. Even though you can't see it, even though you can't see into the wiring up here, but we can fix it down here, so we might as well. Anyway, you're gonna place a block, a torch, block, and then a torch on the side right here. Then here you're gonna place redstone dust and a tripwire hook just to redirect it so it doesn't power this block. Then we're going to place a piston right here, just like that. That's gonna be butted by this torch because it's gonna power from this this block right here. And then so this is just gonna, so the redstone dust is on this block right here, which is gonna bud this piston. And that is going to be updated by this one, so it extends at the right time and doesn't accidentally bud this piston and have them both extend at the same time. Yeah, some weird Minecraft mechanics. So here we are going to place a 2-tick repeater, and this is where I made the mistake. I had a comparator here, which actually I don't need anymore. Goodbye. I had a comparator here, which only give 1 tick of delay. I'm gonna place the torch here because I thought this would. So comparators are like a 1 tick delay basically, and I thought that this is 2 ticks, but then because of this torch here, it basically cancels out to 1 tick. So yeah, that's why I had to do that. So I'm gonna place redstone here and a block like that. Cut that off so these 2 lines are separate. Place redstone here and a repeater here and here. Set this one to 2 ticks and this one to 4 ticks. So put a block there. Yeah, block there, block here, and again we're just using the same budding system. And this is going to use a piston here, but of course this won't update, so you're going to place another one here. So these 2 pistons, these 2 right here, this one and that one, they're going to be budded by this block, and it's going to be, this piston's going to be updated by that one, this piston's going to be updated by that one, and this piston's going to be updated by that one. So yeah, that's how it works. So you're going to place redstone here and redstone like that, and then we're going to do a downward wire with a 2 tick. If you don't know what a downward wire is, here I'll quickly show it to you. Basically, you have redstone here, and the redstone just kind of goes like here, like it goes down basically. And you can set the number of ticks of delay, and this is also going to power this piston 2 ticks later. And we're going to place a block here with redstone and another 2-tick repeater like that, and completing our downward spiral. Then we'll place, not downward spiral, our downward wire. We'll place a block next to this piston, 2 blocks here, and redstone, and that's just going to power that last piston. And that should be the whole thing. Let's just move this here. So yeah, that's the whole door. And you can, if you want, you can substitute out some of these blocks. You can what I like to do is I like to put stuff here. You can't put block there because of the tripwire hook, but you can put that. That way you don't really see the redstone other than up there. But 1 second, I have the notification. So yeah, that's I guess that'll be it for this tutorial. I hope you found this useful. I hope you find a nice use for this. Like I said, I'm probably going to be building some of these in my survival world, because these don't use any sticky pistons, which is really nice. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed this door. Thanks for watching, everyone, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.